Hi, and welcome back to the Hobby Dump. On today's episode, we're going to be doing some art stuff. So if you know anything about me, you know that I've been recently obsessed with this show, Gravity Falls, which is kind of like a cartoony kids show with that layer of humor that you really only understand if you're an adult, so it's just 10 times as funny. If you know anything else about me, you know that I really love to draw, and I've loved to draw since I was little, probably since I was about 6 years old, and during high school I got really into it and spent a lot of time sketching and drawing and just honing that particular skill, and I haven't drawn in years. Well, not years, probably a year and a half, so I wanted to get back into that. And we're going to be doing a special little project, and this is just me showing off my painting shirt, which has been through thick and thin with me. We're going to be doing a little bit of Gravity Falls fan art. Fan art was my main muse, I guess you could say, when I was really into when I was really into drawing. And I had a couple little canvases that I had bought to do with a friend while she was in town, but we didn't get around to it. So I thought, what better thing to do than do some Gravity Falls fan art. That's my favorite pencil. You can tell it's my favorite because it's next to that long one there. And I would really like to know what everyone's artistic process is. I always start with the eyes and then move to the other parts of the face, the hair, just kind of building the rest of the character. So you can see that here. And I spent so long trying to figure out what was wrong with Dipper, but it's just that his pupils were pointed the wrong direction. And honestly, I got so into what I was doing that I kept forgetting to stop and take clips. So I'm going to count that as a good thing. You can see here I finished the sketch for Mabel, and I was going to do the line art first with this pen, but this pen's actually terrible, so I think I used a Sharpie in the end. And we got to mixing paints. It's actually really difficult to figure out skin tones, especially when you're working with a character that's got one solid base color, which a lot of cartoons do, and it wasn't quite right, but you know what? It was good enough. And it actually matched my skin tone really well. These are just my legs. No need to freak out, just my legs. So there, I again got really wrapped up in what I was doing, forgot to take pictures and videos, but this is the finished painting before doing the final line work. And the complete mess that I made. And it has to dry before you can do the final line work, so I just took a little break, had a donut, watched a few episodes of my show just to relax while I waited for it to dry, and my back was killing me, so I really needed the break. And there's the finished product. It's messy, it's oversaturated, it's a disaster area, but you know what? I'm okay with that. And they look really cute on my fridge. Just a little homage to my new favorite show. I'm actually filming this outro weeks after I did this project because I've lost track of everything. And I wanted to do this because part of my restarting the artistic part of my brain is just trying to get in touch with all the hobbies that I've had throughout the years, and drawing was a really big one for a really long time, so being able to do this and get back into painting was just really great. And you know what? They were not very good. The line work was bad. It was messy and uneven and too thick, and the colors were really oversaturated, and it was overall just really messy, but I don't really think that it matters because I enjoyed myself. I had fun doing it. And once I started doing it, I got really roped into what I was doing, completely forgot to take pictures and videos of the step-by-step process. And I'm going to mark that as a good thing because it means that I really was just loving what I was doing. And that's really the point of doing this whole channel. So this has kind of been short little thoughts of an artist. I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye now.